The Journey to Greatness, a story of vision, struggle, and triumph. Introduction 5 minutes. Becoming great is not about luck, privilege, or talent alone. It is about hard work, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in oneself. This is the story of Arjun Malhotra, a young man from a small town who dared to dream big despite all odds. His journey from poverty to becoming a world-renowned leader is a testament that greatness is within reach for anyone who refuses to quit. If you have ever doubted yourself, if you have ever thought success was impossible, this story is for you. Scene 1. A humble beginning, 5 minutes. Arjun was born into a struggling family in a small town in India. His father was a school teacher, and his mother ran a tiny grocery shop. Even as a child, Arjun was fascinated by successful people. He would read about great leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries, dreaming of a future where he could make an impact. But his reality was harsh. His family barely earned enough to survive. He studied under a dim streetlight because they had no electricity at home. People in his village laughed at his big dreams. One day, his father told him, "If you want to be great, you must work harder than everyone else. You must create opportunities where none exist." These words became Arjun's guiding force. Scene 2. The first struggles, 5 minutes. Arjun wanted to study at a top university, but there was a problem: his family couldn't afford the tuition. He applied for scholarships and got rejected. He worked small jobs to save money. He faced constant discouragement from society. Many people told him, "You are not meant for greatness. Accept your fate." But Arjun refused to listen. He believed that hard work and perseverance could break any barrier. Scene 3. The first big break, 7 minutes. After months of struggle, Arjun finally got a partial scholarship to a prestigious university. But life in the city was even harder. He couldn't afford proper meals. He had no friends because of his humble background. He had to work as a cleaner at night to survive. One night, as he was cleaning the floor of a restaurant, he overheard a group of wealthy students mocking people like him. Poor students will never be successful. Instead of getting discouraged, Arjun used their words as fuel. "I will prove them wrong," he told himself. He studied harder than anyone else, topping every exam while working multiple jobs. Scene 4. Facing the first failure, 7 minutes. After graduating, Arjun decided to start his own business instead of taking a job. He borrowed money and started a small tech company. He poured his heart and soul into making it work. He worked 18 hours a day, barely sleeping. But within a year, his business collapsed due to poor management. He lost all his savings. His investors pulled out. People laughed at his failure. For the first time, Arjun questioned himself, "Maybe I was never meant to be successful." He sat alone, defeated, ready to give up. But then, he remembered his father's words, "Opportunities don't come to you, you create them." So instead of quitting, he decided to start again. Scene 5. Learning from mistakes, 6 minutes. Arjun studied the reasons behind his failure. He learned about business strategy. He networked with successful entrepreneurs. He improved his leadership and financial skills. With a new mindset, he tried again. This time, he built a better business plan, hired smart people, and focused on quality. Slowly, his business started growing. Scene 6. Overcoming the biggest test, 5 minutes. Just when everything was going well, disaster struck. A recession hit the market, affecting his business. His company lost major clients overnight. His competitors started spreading false rumors about him. Once again, Arjun found himself on the verge of failure. But instead of breaking down, he stayed strong. He motivated his team, worked harder, and found new ways to keep the business alive. Within a year, he not only saved his company but made it even more successful. Scene 7. Achieving greatness, 5 minutes. Years later, Arjun's company became one of the biggest in the country. He was invited to global conferences. He started charity foundations to help underprivileged students. He became an inspiration to millions. The same people who once mocked him now respected him. When asked about his journey, he simply said, "Greatness is not about how smart or lucky you are. It's about how many times you get back up after falling." Conclusion. The secret to becoming great, 5 minutes. Arjun's journey teaches us an important lesson. Anyone can be great. The only requirement is the courage to keep going. Dream big, but also work hard. Failure is not the end, it is the beginning of learning. Ignore negativity, believe in yourself. Create opportunities instead of waiting for them. If you ever feel like giving up, remember this. Greatness is not given to a chosen few. It is earned by those who never stop fighting for their dreams. So, no matter where you are in life, keep pushing forward. Because one day, your story will inspire the world. Final thought. The path to greatness is difficult, but for those who refuse to quit, the destination is beautiful.